we start this audit, I would like to introduce myself first. My name is Aidila Bidaswa as a leader team for Group 5. Okay, today we will conduct the opening meeting for this audit as a plan. Now we have 6 auditors, including myself. By the way, how are you, Kira? Alhamdulillah. Did you already eat for lunch? Lunch. Okay, and next we continue our slide. Okay. We have 6 agenda to explain to Nizam for this opening meeting. Okay, the first one is scope, and then the second our objective to do this audit, and next criteria or reference standard. Then we will tell you about our methodology when the audit is conducted, and then we will introduce our audit team, and lastly we will show and explain one by one audit schedule for 3 days.
Okay, Assalamualaikum. I will present for the next slide, which is scope. Firstly, for our main scope is the audit was conducted at B1 Model Warehouse, which is the department that cover in this audit consists of planning, infrastructure maintenance, document control, monitoring and measuring devices, identification and traceability, and also customer certification covering responsibilities and activities pertaining to those requirements stated in the standard of ISO 9001:2015, which is Modern Warehouse Quality Management System. So from this, the benefit from the scope can reduce errors, optimize workflows within modern warehouse, and surely this could help students learn efficiently. For next slide is project internal quality audit, which is for today is opening meeting of 7 January 2024. For next week is actual audit on 14 January 2014, and lastly our closing meeting on 21 January 2024. So I will pass the next presenter, Kaisara.
Assalamualaikum. So I will explain about the objectives of the audit. So the first one is compliance to the requirements of the standard, applicable statutory, regulatory and contractual requirements. So the second one is performance monitoring, measuring, reporting and reviewing against key performance objectives and the targets. So the last one of the objective is operational control of the organization's processes, internal auditing and management review, management responsibility for the organization's policies. So the next one. So for the audit, we have the criteria of the reference standard. So the first one is ISO 9001:2015. The next one is client management system documentation, and the last criteria is applicable statutory and regulatory requirements. So the methodology of this audit is review of documentation and reports, observation of processes and activities, interview with clients, personnel responsible for the audited area, and the last one is face-to-face interview. So I pass to the next auditor.
Okay, for the audit team, we have Aini Dalila, Nur Kaisara, Alia Aisyah, Putri Alia, Nur Hazika Aida, and me, Ayu Delima. So next I will explain the audit schedule for the day first. For time 2:30 PM and 3 PM. For the agenda, we have conduct opening meeting. So in the opening meeting, we have welcome and introduction of audit, overview of audit objective, scope and benefits of audits, and we have briefing on the audit plan. So this is responsibility by the auditor representative. So I will pass to the next presenter.
So Assalamualaikum, Cik Nizam. I will brief about audit schedule for day 2, which is next week. So for day 2, we will be conducting the actual audit. So actual audit is conducted based on clauses in ISO 9001-2015, which is clause 5 leadership. We will audit based on mission and mission, organization chart, job description, responsibility and authority. So for clause 6, for planning, quality objective, QMS planning of change. For clause 7, support, competence, awareness and training, infrastructure maintenance, monitoring and measuring devices, control of documents and reports. For clauses 8, operation, planning and control, product requirement, control of operation, identification and traceability, control and non-conforming product. So for the last clause, clause 9 and 10, performance evaluation and improvement, we will do the audit, monitoring, measurement, analysis and evaluation, customer satisfaction, internal audit, and last but not least, corrective action. So it is auditor and auditee representative. So for the last day, day 3, for audit schedule, will be conducted at 2 p.m., 3 p.m. on 21st January. So we will conduct a closing meeting where we will have welcome and introduction to the closing meeting. The audit outcome after we conducted the actual audit, review and discuss the audit finding. So this is auditor punya responsibility. Okay, next I will pass to Aida.
Okay, Assalamualaikum Cik. I actually got one question for you. As a auditee and your signature in the warehouse, can you explain, can you introduce yourself about the model warehouse and the process in model warehouse in the detail method?
Assalamualaikum. First, I introduce myself. My name is Rizal Muhammad. I working here in KL. That year, dah 8 tahun dekat Maintain ni. Before I cover modern warehouse, I first in charge untuk lesson engineering warehouse. Okay, alright. Warehouse, modern warehouse di bawah program untuk logistik punya program kan, kalau semua tahu kan. So untuk warehouse, modern warehouse ni dia ada satu sistem untuk logistik punya simulation. So bila I cover untuk warehouse, dia termasuk dengan sekali dengan proses maintenance, proses pembelian barang, termasuklah untuk kegunaan student dan kita. Okay. So dalam untuk maintenance pula, saya ada buat beberapa proses, maintenance proses, termasuk kalau yang basic punya saya buat untuk quality maintenance. Quality maintenance ni adalah merupakan untuk jadual perkara untuk proses maintenance penyelenggaraan. So dalam masa sebulan saya akan listkan untuk item-item yang sepatutnya untuk maintenance dalam masa sebulan, dan juga untuk yang 3 bulan ataupun 2 bulan. Sampai.
Jiza, any question you want to ask us?
If you don't have any question, I think we can stop here. Thank you so much to Encik Iza, designer auditee who is willing to attend this opening meeting. I'm sorry on behalf all the auditors if we do a mistake when we speak this now. I close our opening meeting with Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.